Navigating the maze of being ignored can feel like a bewildering journey, with emotions ranging from frustration to hurt. Yet, amidst the challenge lies an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Imagine this scenario as a chance to embark on a personal adventure, where each step leads you closer to understanding yourself and others. From giving space to exploring new hobbies, each strategy becomes a stepping stone toward resilience and empowerment. So let's embark on this expedition together, discovering how to navigate the labyrinth of being ignored while uncovering the treasures of self-investment and personal growth along the way. 1. Give a person a little space. Giving someone space is crucial when they're ignoring you. It demonstrates respect for their boundaries and allows them the time and freedom to process their thoughts and emotions without feeling pressured or overwhelmed. It's essential to resist the urge to constantly reach out or demand immediate answers, as this can further strain the relationship and push the person away. By giving them space, you show that you value their autonomy and trust that they will come to you when they're ready. This approach also gives you the opportunity to focus on yourself, engage in self-care activities, and gain perspective on the situation. Ultimately, giving someone space fosters a healthier dynamic and paves the way for open and honest communication in the future. 2. Are you sure that person is ignoring you? Before assuming that someone is intentionally ignoring you, it's important to consider alternative explanations for their behavior. People have their own lives, responsibilities, and challenges, which may take precedence over responding to messages or interacting with others. They could be facing personal issues, dealing with stress, or simply busy with work or other commitments. Additionally, communication can sometimes be unreliable, with messages getting lost or overlooked. Rather than immediately jumping to conclusions, it's beneficial to give them the benefit of the doubt and consider factors beyond deliberate avoidance. 3. Then find out what bothers them. When someone is ignoring you, it's important to try to understand the underlying reasons for their behavior. Rather than making assumptions or jumping to conclusions, initiate a respectful and open conversation to find out what might be bothering them. Approach the situation with empathy and a genuine desire to listen and understand their perspective. Ask open-ended questions and give them the opportunity to express themselves without feeling judged or criticized. By actively listening and validating their feelings, you can create a safe space for honest communication and potentially resolve any issues that may be causing the distance between you. Wonderful viewers, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up by pressing that like button below. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us keep creating content. 4. Stop overthinking and overreacting. When faced with being ignored, it's natural to overthink and overreact, but it's essential to curb these tendencies for your own well-being and the health of the relationship. Instead of spiraling into negative thoughts or assuming the worst-case scenario, take a step back and objectively assess the situation. Remind yourself that there could be various reasons for the silence, many of which may have nothing to do with you personally. Avoid catastrophizing or jumping to conclusions without concrete evidence. Practice mindfulness techniques to ground yourself in the present moment and maintain perspective. By refraining from overthinking and overreacting, you prevent unnecessary stress and potential damage to the relationship. Instead, focus on constructive actions you can take, such as giving the person space or reaching out with understanding and patience. 5. Take it easy. When confronted with the discomfort of being ignored, it's crucial to remind yourself to take it easy. Allow yourself the grace to acknowledge your feelings without letting them consume you. Recognize that being ignored doesn't necessarily reflect your worth or value as a person. Instead of dwelling on the situation, focus on maintaining your emotional equilibrium. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or practicing self-care. Cultivate a sense of inner peace by practicing mindfulness and accepting things as they are, even if they're challenging. By taking it easy and prioritizing your well-being, you empower yourself to navigate the situation with resilience and grace, ultimately emerging stronger and more resilient in the process. 6. Go and ask them personally. When faced with being ignored, one proactive approach is to directly address the situation by asking the person in question about their behavior. Instead of making assumptions or letting uncertainty fester, muster the courage to approach them personally. Choose a suitable time and place for the conversation, ensuring privacy and minimal distractions. Approach the discussion with a calm and non-confrontational demeanor, expressing your concerns and desire to understand their perspective. Listen attentively to their response without interrupting or becoming defensive, allowing them the opportunity to explain their actions. Keep the dialogue open and respectful, focusing on finding a resolution rather than assigning blame. By initiating a personal conversation, you demonstrate your willingness to communicate openly and address any issues that may be causing the distance between you, fostering mutual understanding and potentially strengthening your relationship in the process. 7. Be ready to say sorry. When navigating a situation where you feel ignored, it's crucial to be prepared to extend an apology if necessary. Reflect on your actions and consider whether there might be any unintentional behaviors or misunderstandings that could have contributed to the situation. Approach the conversation with humility and openness, acknowledging any mistakes or shortcomings on your part. Even if you believe you've done nothing wrong, expressing remorse for any unintentional hurt or offense can demonstrate empathy and a willingness to prioritize the relationship over being right. By being ready to say sorry, you pave the way for reconciliation and demonstrate your commitment to resolving conflicts and fostering a healthy, respectful connection with the other person. 8. Ignore them back. While it may be tempting to retaliate by ignoring someone who's ignoring you, it's essential to consider the potential consequences of such actions. Ignoring them back can escalate the situation and perpetuate a cycle of negativity and resentment, ultimately damaging the relationship further. Instead of resorting to passive-aggressive behavior, take the high road and strive to maintain your integrity and maturity. Focus on your own well-being and emotional health by disengaging from the situation rather than engaging in tit-for-tat behavior. Redirect your energy towards positive activities and relationships that uplift and support you. By refusing to stoop to their level and choosing to rise above the conflict, you demonstrate emotional intelligence and self-control, setting a positive example for constructive conflict resolution. If necessary, address the issue directly and assertively, but always strive to promote understanding and reconciliation rather than perpetuating discord. 9. Spend time with those who are with you. Amidst the discomfort of being ignored, it's crucial to redirect your focus towards those who actively support and care for you. Instead of dwelling on the absence of one individual's attention, cherish the company of friends, family, and loved ones who are present and attentive. Surround yourself with positive influences who uplift and validate your worth, providing comfort and reassurance during challenging times. Engage in meaningful activities and interactions that foster connection and joy, strengthening the bonds with those who value and appreciate you. By prioritizing relationships with individuals who reciprocate your efforts and demonstrate genuine care and respect, you cultivate a supportive network that serves as a source of emotional sustenance and fulfillment. Redirecting your attention towards those who are with you not only minimizes the impact of being ignored, but also enriches your life with meaningful connections and shared experiences. 10. Divert your mind from that person and invest in yourself. When faced with the challenge of being ignored, it's essential to shift your focus away from the individual who is neglecting you and redirect your energy towards self-investment and personal growth. Take this opportunity to prioritize your own well-being and development by engaging in activities that bring you fulfillment and joy. Whether it's pursuing a hobby, learning a new skill, or focusing on self-care, investing in yourself allows you to cultivate resilience and strength from within. Redirecting your thoughts and efforts towards self-improvement not only distracts you from the pain of being ignored, but also empowers you to become a more confident and self-assured individual. By nurturing your own growth and happiness, you reaffirm your worth and independence, reducing the impact of external validation and reclaiming control over your emotional state.